Hello, welcome to the 2025 National Red Ribbon Route. My name is Marcus Pickett, and I'm the Community Outreach Specialist in DEA Seattle Field Division. This year, we are marking 40 years since the start of what has become Red Ribbon. This rally is about encouraging schools and communities across the country to commemorate Red Ribbon Week and encourage young adults to make informed decisions to grow up healthy and drug-free. The Red Ribbon theme this year is Life is a Puzzle, Solve It Drug-Free. This year, I would like to introduce 2 additional community outreach specialists from across the country who work with communities like yours, bringing a Red Ribbon message to youth, schools, programs, and community events. They will help guide you through this year's route.
Hello, I'm Sierra Gregovich, Community Outreach Specialist in DEA's New York Division based in New York City.
Hi, I'm Sam Esquilin Carrero, Community Outreach Specialist in DEA's Caribbean Field Division based in Puerto Rico.
To get us started, please rise as you are able and join in the presentation of colors by the National Guard in Washington, D.C. We also welcome the youth choir from the Center Stage Academy of the Arts in Maryland, who will sing our national anthem. Mark that. Mark.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming spot shines and bright stars through the perilous fights. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Carry colors. Ready? Color. Color. Left turn. March. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce the head of DEA, Administrator Terry Cole, for a special Red Ribbon message.
Thank you for joining us for this year's National Red Ribbon Rally. This year's theme is Life is a Puzzle, Solve It Drug-Free. Every October, we honor the life and sacrifice of DEA Special Agent Enrique Kiki Camarena, a man who stood up against the cartels and paid the ultimate price. His courage lit a flame that still burns today. That flame is the Red Ribbon, the nation's oldest and largest drug prevention campaign. But Red Ribbon Week is about more than remembrance. It's about action. Prevention is our most powerful weapon. By engaging schools, families, faith leaders, and community partners, we raise awareness about the consequences of drugs, the lives lost, the families broken, the communities scarred. And today, we build that knowledge and resilience to stop that cycle. Red Ribbon Week is also about the future. The next generation of leaders must carry this mission forward. We encourage our young people to pass the torch, to choose lives of purpose, to inspire their peers, and to stand as examples of what it means to live drug-free. So today, we call on communities across the country to stand with us, partner with us, lead with us, because every classroom, every neighborhood, and every family has a role to play in prevention. Today, we honor Kiki's sacrifice, not just with words, but with a movement that saves lives. Red Ribbon Week, celebrate life, live drug-free.
Thank you, Administrator Cole, and an inspiring message to remind us to embrace the importance of Red Ribbon, not just in October, but all year round. Some of you may know the story of Red Ribbon Week, which was started as a grassroots tribute by high school students in Calexico, California, to honor hometown hero DEA Special Agent Enrique Kiki Camarena, who was kidnapped and murdered by Mexican drug traffickers in 1985. Red Ribbon Week has stayed true to Kiki's legacy and is dedicated to encouraging youth to make informed choices and staying drug-free so they can reach their fullest potential. Red Ribbon Week is an opportunity for youth to educate their communities about the dangers of substances and the power of being healthy and drug-free. Scouts BSA and Girl Scouts are another way for youth-serving organizations to share their anti-drug messaging through their drug-free events across the country. Now you will hear from Scoutmaster Eric Pinkilla from Danville, California, Boy Scout Troop number 236.
Hi, I'm Eric McKella. I'm the current Scoutmaster of Troop 236 in Danville, California. And I'm here with scouts from our troop, including Declan, our SPL Austin, and Ollie. We were lucky to participate in the 2024 Red Ribbon Week DEA patch program. Thanks to Akila with the DEA, we had a great presentation. They gave us lots of info on being safe in a very dangerous time. They brought us great swag. The kids had tons of fun, especially with the goggles that simulated what it was like to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol. And we got to learn about the really sad but important history of Red Ribbon Week. And the guys got to earn amazing patches from the DEA. It's something we would love to repeat every year if the DEA and Akila are willing to come out here and present it for us. So thank you so much for teaching us adults and scouts so much about being safer on drugs and alcohol.
From San Jose, California, Scoutmaster Billy Manning, Troop number 285.
We're here to talk about Red Ribbon Week, sponsored by the DEA.
What were the requirements for the DEA Red Ribbon program?
We listened to a presentation from a DEA agent, a police officer, and a fireman.
And we did a project to promote Red Ribbon Week document.
What did you learn during the presentation?
We learned how Red Ribbon Week started. We learned how bad drugs affect your body.
And how to avoid situations involving drugs.
What did you do for your project?
We made anti-drug posters day in school to start awareness.
And we made hair ties and wore them to school and other places to spread awareness. We'd like to thank the DEA,
Police Department,
for working with us.
Are you a part of Scouts BSA or Girl Scouts? If so, you can earn a Red Ribbon Scout patch. Just visit dea.gov/redribbon to find more information on DEA's Scout Patch Program, which runs from July the 1st through November the 30th of each year.
Each year, DEA recognizes community organizations who are working hard in cities and towns across the United States to help educate and prevent drug use with its Community Drug Prevention Awards. Here to present the awards is DEA Senior Prevention Program Manager, Rich Lucy. Rich?
Thanks, Sierra. Each year, DEA sponsors its Community Drug Prevention Awards as part of the Red Ribbon campaign to highlight the importance of grassroots efforts to keep our nation's communities safe and drug-free, to recognize the volunteer activities of DEA's employees and contractors, and to enhance DEA's future prevention-related programs. This year, 24 nominations from across DEA were submitted. All the nominations were reviewed and scored by a panel of 6 judges, representing DEA's Office of Congressional and Public Affairs, Human Resources Division, and the Field Divisions. Thanks to all the judges for the time and careful consideration they gave to each of the nominations. Before I announce this year's award winners, let's check in with two of last year's winners, Challenge of Tarrant County and the Twin Beach Opioid Abuse Awareness Coalition, to see how they used their award funds and why Red Ribbon is important to them.
Hello, my name is Anthony Bassett, Director of Prevention Programming at Challenge of Tarrant County, a nonprofit committed to preventing substance misuse and strengthening the health of our community. We do this through education, training, advocacy, and collaboration, equipping individuals, families, schools, and organizations with the tools they need to build healthier and safer environments. Our work includes prevention initiatives that respond to local needs by reducing the impact of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. By fostering strong partnerships and empowering residents with knowledge and skills, Challenge of Tarrant County strives to create a community where everyone can thrive, free from the harms of substance misuse. The I Choose campaign was developed in response to a citywide needs assessment that revealed concerns around youth substance misuse. However, the data also showed that most students are making healthy choices. Utilizing funding made available to us from the DEA's Community Drug Prevention Award and partnering with UT Arlington, the City of Arlington, and Arlington ISD, the I Choose campaign took shape. By highlighting students who are substance-free, the campaign challenges the misconception that everyone is using and reframes the social norm, encouraging students, parents, and the community to engage in open conversations, supporting healthy decisions, and celebrating the majority who choose to live drug-free. For our community, Red Ribbon Week is more than a tradition. It is an opportunity to educate, empower, and engage people of all ages in building a healthier future, supporting recovery, and creating environments where children and families thrive.
The Twin Beach Opioid Abuse Awareness Committee is a community-led group that focuses on prevention through educational awareness. With the support of the DEA's Community Drug Prevention Award, we have continued to strengthen our community outreach efforts beyond the confines of our town and into the county by partnering with nonprofit organizations such as the Calvin Alliance Against Substance Abuse, our local sheriff's office, National Night Out events, and more. We have also added to our town art-centric initiatives that share the message of substance abuse and its effects on those left behind with grief from tragedy. Our Their Lives Matter series, featured in North Beach's Mark R. Fraser Sunrise Garden and the Twin Beach Library, are a testament to what we can do year-round to enable healthy and positive conversation for families regarding substance abuse. This year, we are implementing a mural project at Kellens Field for International Overdose Awareness Day. This project will give families and friends of loved ones who were affected by substance abuse a chance to add their names to a mural wall that will be covered with blooming flowers and a message of hope. In hopes to have this piece of art maintain meaning and memorialization, the town will create a web page with a list of names and memorial along with verbiage of the project and links to resources, all accessible through QR code. In closing, we again thank the DEA Community Drug Prevention Award Committee for supporting our cause and the cause of many throughout our country as we embark on enhancing our efforts to not only combat substance abuse but promote better physical and mental health throughout our community. We will be forever grateful to have allies and support from organizations such as yours. On behalf of the newly minted Twin Beach Community Health Coalition, thank you. Anthony Green, Chesapeake Beach Town Council.
Thank you to Anthony at Challenge of Tarrant County and Anthony at the Twin Beach Opioid Abuse Awareness Coalition. DEA is pleased to help support your prevention efforts and make a difference in your schools and communities. And now, I am happy to announce this year's award winners. The first award goes to the Fort Bend Community Prevention Coalition, nominated by Community Outreach Specialist Kareem Vaughn from DEA's Houston Field Division. The Fort Bend Community Prevention Coalition, located in Stafford, Texas, unites a diverse network of stakeholders, including schools, law enforcement, parents, youth, and healthcare providers, around the shared goal of creating safe, healthy, and drug-free communities. The coalition has built robust partnerships with the Houston-Harris County Office of Drug Policy, Fort Bend Health and Human Services, the University of Houston's College of Pharmacy, and Texas Technical State College, just to name a few. Here are some of the coalition's more notable accomplishments. For the past 10 years, the coalition has participated in DEA's National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, removing nearly 10,000 pounds of expired and unused medication from the community. Public awareness campaigns have expanded the coalition's reach. Their Don't Force My Friend and Don't Serve My Child underage drinking prevention audio ads generated more than 1.6 million impressions in the Houston metropolitan area. More recently, the coalition produced a fentanyl education short film to help school districts meet mandatory education requirements under Tucker's Law, which is a state law in Texas. To date, the film has been shown to more than 45,000 students and has won multiple local and international awards. From achieving a 68% reduction in youth tobacco use, 48% reduction in alcohol use, and 57% reduction in marijuana use over the past decade, the coalition's work continues to save lives, strengthen communities, and build a safer future. Here's a video clip from the Fort Bend Community Prevention Coalition.
Fort Bend Community Prevention Coalition is honored to receive the 2025 DEA Community Drug Prevention Award.
This recognition represents the power of working together as a community. Thank you, DEA, for your commitment to prevention. Together, we're building a healthier future.
Thank you, DEA.
The second award goes to Champions Ministries, nominated by Community Outreach Specialist Wanda Wiggins from DEA's Atlanta Field Division. Champions Ministries is a grassroots nonprofit organization founded by former NFL player Dexter Davis, based in Columbia, South Carolina. They are dedicated to preventing drug misuse and helping youth and young adults ages 12 to 24 build purpose-filled lives. Champions Ministries meets young people where they are, in classrooms, on campuses, and at community events. Their Entrepreneurial Pathways program serves youth most at risk for substance misuse by providing mentorship, life skills coaching, and career pathways that replace risk with resilience. Young adults who participate can earn industry-recognized certifications through Clemson University in fields such as business, trades, and technology. In their most recent cohort, all the participants, many from counties with high overdose rates, successfully completed the program and earned their certifications within 3 months. Furthermore, 86% of participants gained stable employment, and none of the participants reported a substance-related incident or relapse during the program. Through ongoing outreach events, school forums, and community gatherings, the program has educated thousands about drug risks and prevention. However, the most powerful impacts are personal. For instance, a young man who lost his parent to addiction now runs a landscaping business and mentors others due to Champions Ministries outreach initiatives. Also, a young woman who was formerly involved in the court system earned her first paycheck and is now speaking to peers about prevention. Champions Ministries is excited to continue championing youth and young adult success by engaging community impacts with drug awareness and prevention. Here's a video clip from Champions Ministries.
Hello. Listen, on behalf of Champion, Children Having Ample Maximum Power Inside Outside Nationwide, we want to thank the DEA for selecting us and our nonprofit with all the other applicants. We're grateful. We hope to continue to give you the return on investment and seeing what we do in the community with the folks that we influence and impact. So again, on behalf of Champion, Children Having Ample Maximum Power, Inside, Outside, Nationwide, thank you.
Congratulations to this year's winners. Each of them will receive a plaque to commemorate their achievement and $3,000 to support their local drug use prevention efforts. And now, Sierra, back to you.
Thank you, Rich, and congratulations to these outstanding organizations who make a real life-saving difference every day. Perhaps you can volunteer with your local community's anti-drug coalition as a way to commemorate Red Ribbon. Now, here to announce the winners of the 2025 DEA Red Ribbon Visual Arts Contest is DEA Senior Prevention Program Manager Katie Drew. Katie?
This year, we have 5 winners for the 2025 DEA Red Ribbon Visual Arts Contest. Our first winner is Eric Eden Camacho in the poster category for grades 3 through 5. Eric is 8 years old and in the 3rd grade. He is the son of Eric Camacho in DEA's Los Angeles Field Division. Our winner for the 3rd through 5th grade bookmark category is Mallory Landite. Mallory is 11 years old and in the 5th grade. She is the daughter of Chris Landite, Special Agent Pilot in DEA's Aviation Division, St. Louis. Here's Mallory.
Hi, my name is Mallory Landite, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm in the 5th grade. Thank you for selecting my bookmark, and thank you, DEA, for all you do. Remember, everyone, say no to drugs.
For grades 6 through 8 in the poster category, we have Noy Meese. Noy is 12 years old and in the 7th grade. She is the daughter of Shanda Meese with DEA's Rocky Mountain Field Division. Let's hear what Noy has to say.
Hi, I'm Noe Meese. I'm from the 7th grade. I just want to thank DEA for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and for all the lives they save. Unleash the power down deep. Don't do drugs.
In the grades 6 through 8 bookmark category, our winner is Mila Kuehler. Mila is 11 years old and in the 6th grade and is the daughter of Michael Kuehler in DEA's Los Angeles Field Division. Let's listen to Mila.
Hi, my name is Mila Kuehler. I'm from Palos Verdes, California. I'm grateful that DEA's mission is to keep kids and adults safe. I'm honored to be a winner of the bookmark design and represent DEA. Remember, life is longer drug-free. Choose life, not drugs.
And to round out the contest, the winner in the 9th through 12th grade poster category is Holly Gregg. Holly is 16 years old and in the 11th grade. She is the daughter of Daniel Gregg out of DEA's Los Angeles Field Division. Take it away, Holly.
Hi, I'm Holly Gregg from Riverside, California, and I'm in 11th grade. Thank you for selecting my artwork as this year's winner of the 9th through 12th grade poster category. I'd like to thank the DEA for all the hard work they do to prevent drug abuse in our communities. The theme of my artwork this year is Get Your Thrills Without the Pills. And thanks again to everyone at the DEA who helps keep our communities safe.
Thank you to all the youth of the DEA families who submitted art for this year's DEA Red Ribbon Visual Arts Contest.
Thank you, Katie, and congratulations to all of our winners and those who submitted excellent artwork that DEA will be sharing on social media throughout October. Are you part of a school or community group that could host your own Red Ribbon Arts Contest during the month of October? Whether it's through drawing, photography, or graphic design, all are great ways to express not only how we want you to grow up in a country free from drug use, but also how to channel our creativity and energy through healthy outlets. Engaging the community is crucial to making sure young Americans get healthy messages everywhere they are. Influencers are a great way to garner support and raise awareness about drug use prevention in our campaign, One Pill Can Kill. Here's a clip from the country music star sharing positive messages to the community.
Hey everybody, we are Old Dominion. Join country music in this fight to save lives.
It's amazing how many of them are young. Man, terrible.
These are the faces of America. These are the faces of country fans. These are the faces of fentanyl.
Just the last few years.
Yeah.
So that's just scratching the surface.
Right, exactly.
One of the most frustrating things that we are dealing with today is an epidemic. This is something that the individuals and those people that love those individuals have the greatest impact on.
The illicit fentanyl epidemic is devastating local communities throughout America. So please go to www.dea.gov/onepill to learn more.
What's up, y'all? This is Dasha. Know the dangers of fentanyl. Help share this message because you can help save lives.
I hope you enjoyed the PSA. It is important to engage the community in a variety of ways. We are all influencers with those we connect with on social media, and it can be a great way to raise awareness on a national scale. Another example of sharing positive prevention messaging is using sports influencers. Here's a clip from Ray Lewis, former Baltimore Raven.
I'm Ray Lewis, and I am excited to talk to you guys about this, but my heart is broken at the same time. Fentanyl is something that I think we need to really understand what we don't understand. And that is we're losing loved ones. Me, myself, personally, I lost my son to fentanyl use. I could never have another conversation with my son, ever. So I think this awareness is way more serious than you think it is. A lot of people say sometimes, I would love to be you. I beg to differ. We all have a path that we must walk. Now that my son is gone, I trade in my life for 5 minutes with him. I just know I will never, ever see life again the same. It's that simple. Well, my son died from an overdose of many drugs, but fentanyl being one of the key ones. The saddest thing is that came from somewhere. So we're allowing ignorance to come into our communities. And now I join a very unique fraternity. A parent who's lost a child. A code that he used to say every day. He used to always say, Pops, let's make today a good day. So every day of my life, since my son passed, I have decided to make it a good day because of him. And maybe that was his gift, because his gift of changing his father's perspective about life will affect millions of people. Don't be me, figuring out every day if your son is gonna call you, because he's not. You may have a friend, or you yourself may be involved in something like this. Make a decision today to change your life and become a part of this huddle. Become a part of this movement. Join NFL alumni in supporting DEA's One Pill Can Kill campaign.
Enter the 2025 Red Ribbon Photo Contest today. Show us how you interpret life as a puzzle, solve it drug-free, and let your creativity shine. Submit your photo by November 1st and make a positive impact. Visit www.redribbon.org/contest to enter and spread the word. Red Ribbon is always the last week of October, from October 23rd through the 31st. Every year in October, communities across the country light up landmarks and buildings in red to go red for Red Ribbon. We encourage communities across the U.S. to go red to show your support for Red Ribbon. What a great way to celebrate Red Ribbon. I want you to help us this month by spreading the word about Red Ribbon and the importance of living drug-free. Visit dea.gov/Red Ribbon for more ideas and resources to help commemorate Red Ribbon in your school and your community. And now, I'd like you all to recite the Red Ribbon Pledge with us. Let's hear from a group of students reciting the pledge, and we would like you to be part of this.
I pledge to stay in school and learn the things that I need to know. I pledge to make the world a better place for kids like me to grow.
I pledge to keep my dreams alive and be all that I can be.
I pledge to help others and keep myself drug-free.
The performing arts is a great way to express ourselves and be involved in activities that help us stay healthy and drug-free. You heard and saw them perform the national anthem at the start of this rally.
We are joined again by the students from the Center Stage Academy of the Arts in Maryland, who will close out the rally with another musical selection.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We go walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up high like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for
On behalf of all of DEA, thank you for all you do to keep our community safe.
If you're interested in connecting with your local community outreach specialist, visit www.dea.gov/divisions. Thank you for joining us for our National Red Ribbon Rally this year. Remember, take the Red Ribbon Pledge. Educate yourself. Tell others. Have your town light up building in red. Earn a scout patch. Get involved. And most importantly, live your best life drug-free.